in the court, he said, "That's not my name." And then they said, "Well, what is your name?" And he spoke his name in his own language. And they said, "Well, how do you spell that?" And he's being a little belligerent and said something like, "It's not a written language, you effing idiot," kind of thing, right? And got into it with him. And then he said, "Canadian law doesn't apply to me." And he said, "I'm an aboriginal. Your laws don't apply to me." Okay. Fatal mistake made writing that word. That's the first thing I like to teach Native people. So I'm going to I want to put that on here because I'm sorry, I've spent lots of time with them now in the jails, and I'm going to tell you, 90% of them don't deserve to be there. I'm an aboriginal. No. Okay, let's play some word games. Let's use the word no. Unclean. And abnormal. Those are really the only three words you need to explain what's going on here, okay? Because you people were given the same education as we were, public education, courtesy of the government, that taught us to be as completely incompetent as we could possibly be to be reliant on the government. So they got you to call yourself the wrong thing right off the hop. If you're an aboriginal, that's the same as calling yourself, you can either be, anyways, if you don't know much about the English language, that's called a prefix, and a prefix can completely change the word following the prefix. So,
negative.
There you go. So it can change it to be good or bad, and I'm guessing it's bad because you can either be abnormal or normal. You can be unclean or you can be clean. You can be an aboriginal or you can be the original people of this land. And the original people of this land are men and women. That's actually all of us. We're all the inhabitants of this land because we're all born here. We're all of this soil. We're all of this earth. That's all of us. So men and women, the man, is the original people of this land. If you're calling yourself this, that's a status with the government. I'm a status Indian. I'm an aboriginal. Well, there's liabilities attached to that. And that's why you're in jail, right? Deal with the government and you're going to get the short end of the stick.
In English, right, so we see they split words up, right? So when they call us Aboriginal, they're saying that we are not the original. When they call us native, they're saying we're flora and fauna. Because that's what the word native actually means. When they say that we're indigenous, they're saying that we are of no race, is what indigenous means. I-N, no, D-E, of, and genus race. We're of no race. But we never think to break the words down.